let's imagine that you're 25 years old, 10 years back in time. So it's now 2015 and you're into trading and the stock market. And you make 3% consistently per month. And you have your own personal account and you make like whatever, let's say $500 or $300 a month. And you think, oh, I'm doing fine, I'm doing good. And then think about today, which crazy opportunities we have with prop firms and prop firm capital. If you make 2 to 3% consistently per month today, that's a whole different income source. And in a way, prop firms has completely changed the trading game. Not only can you trade bigger capital, but you can also play the game however you want. You can have different strategies, use some A+ setups on some accounts, and you can take other trades on different accounts which won't affect each other, and you can play the game more tactical. However, the downside to prop firms is that one, you don't think about losses the same way. It doesn't have the same consequences, especially on challenges, because you can just pay the reset fee and start from scratch. It's like a video game. If you fail, you can just try again. It's not like real life. If you fail, you're dead. And if you had your own personal capital, let's say you saved up for a year and you have 10K to trade, your own personal capital, if you lose that, game over. Today, you can buy a 10K challenge. Oh, you lost? Oh, just pay the reset fee and you start again. And that's actually really nice that you can do that, but what do you think that does to your mindset in trading? Obviously, you don't take it as serious, first of all. And second of all, it's just so easy to go in, fail a challenge, try again, and try again. You couldn't do that with your own personal capital. You can't fail 100K and try again, and fail 100K and try again. That's not how it works. So, yep, that's one thing. And the second thing is that just think about prop firms. How do they make their money, their income? They don't make income by you succeeding. They make income by traders failing. Nothing wrong with that. They're actually here to help traders, but at the same time, that's how they make their money. And they will help profitable traders, but think about if you were running a prop firm. Wouldn't you try to psychologically manipulate clients to fail? I'm not saying every prop firm is doing this, but just think about it. All it takes is to plant one idea in someone's head, and it grows, and some way, somehow, you fail the challenge. You don't know how it happened, you didn't plan on it to happen, but one thing led to the next, and you failed. And this actually isn't completely your own fault, because these prop firms can, like, if I was running a prop firm, I would actually hire some psychologist or someone to find out how to make people fail, like, mentally. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but if my only goal was to earn as much money as possible, then I would think about how can I manipulate the clients to fail? Like, how can I do something to push them off their balance. And just think about how some prop firms are designed, like just like a video game. Like first you have phase 1 and phase 2. How many times have you been in a trade, a winning position, and you're this close to complete either phase 1 or phase 2? And don't tell me that doesn't affect you psychologically. Obviously, if you're 0.1% away from completing one of the phases, obviously you want to complete it. You're not trading the market anymore, you're trading phase 1 or phase 2. And this is one way, and that's not even the prop firm's fault, to be honest. But that's something you wouldn't have trading your personal capital, your personal account. There is no phase 1, phase 2. You're funded already. So that's one thing. And think about other challenges or other objectives, just like in a video game. Like you can, if you get these many payouts, or you scale this account to this number, you get a higher profit split, you scale your account up, things like that. And again, so after completing phase 1 and phase 2 and you're funded, then you think about, you can scale your account. So you're not really satisfied, you're not really where you want to be. You think about, oh, I need to scale my account. Next objective, instead of just aiming for your 2 to 3% or whatever you aim for per month. And you have to get your refund back as well. So after completing phase 1 and phase 2, that's also an objective that you want to achieve. And all these things will psychologically affect your decision making. If you were just to start off funded with 100k or 1 mil, whatever, and you didn't have any objectives, you wouldn't rush the same way, and it wouldn't affect you the same way. So all these tools, all these challenges will somehow affect your trading, and the only thing you're thinking about when doing a challenge is how many percent you need to make to complete phase 1 and phase 2. So if you're funded and you make 3% on a trade, then you made 3%. But if you're doing a challenge and you made 3%, then you need 7%. And oh shit, you made 6.5% on the next trade. Oh, you almost completed phase 1, but you didn't. So if the next trade is a winner and you could have made 3%, then you're only going to make 0.5% and you get disappointed. And then you have phase 2 and all that kind of crazy stuff.